decorum. Of course, the wind kicks in right now. We are standing out in front of 40 Shadowwood in Woodland Park, Colorado. This is a gorgeous home with an amazing view, and I'm not sure how much of this you can hear because the wind's kicking up. So let's pick this up inside. Come along. All right, that's a little better. We're inside 40 Shadowwood. Now this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage home with 2,100 square feet. It was built in 1950 and it certainly shows it, but guys, what a great opportunity. Based on neighborhood comps, this house could sell for up to $100,000 more than the current asking price on it. As always, we're not gonna give you the price. Please click on the link in the video, go inside. And by the way, we just wanna thank you guys. We have had an overwhelming response. On average, we get 600 people clicking through the link to find out the price and register time with us to see properties. It's happening. The market is moving. We are proud to be your foreclosure resource here in Colorado Springs. Let's get right to 40 Shadowwood, shall we? We walk into this property and, you know, there's a lot to show you. With 2,100 square feet, it's not a huge house, but because of the antiquated nature of this 1950s built home, there's just a couple things I want to call your attention to along the way, okay? So we walk upstairs and you can kind of tell this house is being pieced together over the years, if you will. Here's the, I guess we'll call it the master bedroom, but it's a tough call, right? Because it's all the rooms are about the same size, and again, 1950s, they weren't really focused on masters, so over the years, they've kind of added on to the property, made some interesting ramifications, nothing of which is complete, which is the opportunity for you to come in, complete this project, have a gorgeous home at the top of Woodland Park with amazing mountain views and all the amenities of your own mountain cabin. So here we are, inside of the master bedroom, I guess we'll call it. Outdated glass doors, the carpet has seen better days. You are most certainly going to spend in $30,000 to $40,000 to fix this property up. We don't want to sugarcoat it, but that 30, 40 grand is well spent when you got over 6 figures worth of equity to gain when you're done, right? So if you need help with contracting resources, that's what we're here for. Happy to get you in touch with my contracting crew to get you the best deals. Here we are in the bathroom. And you can see here, the bathroom is very dated. It's got a sunken tub there, which you probably want to update to something a little more modern. It's got dual vanities and a mirror there. It definitely needs a good amount of work, but again, we're talking flooring, we're talking tile, we're talking paint. If you're the handy type, this isn't going to cost that much, and you're gaining a ton of equity on this property, so it's okay to invest as long as there's a spread. HUD definitely has this property priced to move. This is an opportunity for you if you're looking for a deal. Let's head on down. Right here, this is the entryway. This tile is very antiquated. I want to update that, and for some reason they pulled it here, and it randomly goes to the hardwood floors. I'm going to take you guys that way. Let's head over here. On the way, we find the another full bath. So again, 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. This is in need of a little less work than the other one. I update the vanity, add to the flooring, which is all hard surface right now, hardwood. That has seen better days. But again, that's the idea behind buying a flip property. Find a good deal, put the money into it, gain on the property, either keep it as a long-term hold or put it back on the market. Houses are selling so fast in tip-top condition that the opportunities are in the deals that are underpriced like this house, but you gotta work really fast. Here we are inside, I guess we'll call it the dining room area. And you know, it's got a little nook off to the side here, enough room for a breakfast table, if you will. Nice and bright, wide open. The floor plan is actually not that bad. It's just a lot of the finishes are original 1950, and you can tell, right? So we're doing a great deal of updating based on that. In the kitchen, the cabinets have been updated. Newer countertops, still a little outdated, but not enough to worry about too much. I might paint these cabinets, update the hardware, if you will, put a nice granite countertop on this. This could be a really nice kitchen with a little bit of work. We just have to be willing to put in the sweat equity to make it worth a while. Now we're walking into this great room space we'll call a living room area. Massive amount of room here. As you can see, it goes all the way down. Has an awesome wood-burning fireplace. Looks like it got a little bit of use back in the day. And again, 1950, so this is all original equipment you're looking at. That's what's really cool about this property. It's got a lot of history, a lot of classic character, if you will. But that comes at a cost. I always tell people wanting to move to Old Colorado City or Woodland Park, the expense comes from updating the antiquated. If you're willing to do that, if you got the budget and the time, you can make a lot of money on these, you know? Great opportunity. We're walking now into a sunroom they've installed. I'm not sure if this is permanent square footage or not, but I do know it's gorgeous. Bright open windows, taking advantage, give you a little sneak peek here of the awesome mountain views that Shadowwood has right off the the sitting room. It makes sense why they put this sunroom out here. What a great way to take advantage. That's Highway 24 there off in the distance that you're looking at. So great space, great use of space. Feels wide open, just very dated, needs work. That's what we're all about, is finding the deals that need work so you can gain some instant equity on the property that you buy. So where did we not go yet? We came through here. I want to show you the 2 more bedrooms off to the side here. And 2 bedrooms is kind of a misnomer. Check this out. This is theoretically bedroom number 1. I say theoretically because look here. You've got a wall, somebody installed. They started the electrical. They're doing some good work here. But it's kind of halfway in between what used to be one big room, right? So what we have to do is decide if we want to move this window open, which seems like a lot more work, or just remove this wall between the 2 and go back to one big room. If you need the extra bedroom space, no big deal to keep this in between. Just obviously the window's in a bad spot for it. The way they cut the rooms, you'll see on the other one. Come along. You know, it used to be kind of right here. This was the door into the room. Today, they partitioned it off into 2 unusably small rooms. So here we are in room number 2. This is the other side of that wall I showed you earlier, right? Seems solid, it's just in the wrong place. So for my dollar, we're gonna rip this wall out, open it back up. Yes, it lowers you back down to 2 bedrooms instead of the 3 bedrooms it has now, but at least they're functional rooms, right? Or at least cut the rooms a little wider so there's more space available. Either or, it's up to you, but I do think this is a bad use of the space as it sits now. All right, we are going to go ahead, I want to take you out. This also has a cottage on it, like a mother-in-law suite, if you will. So we're going to head back out. Now, the wind's a little strong, so you may not be able to hear me until we get out there, okay? So just follow along. Now, guys, if you're watching this video, it means you're interested in buying a foreclosure, so you might have some questions. One of those is, can you get financing on a foreclosure? Yes, you can. You don't have to pay cash. Your VA eligibility will work on this. You can get an FHA loan. There are several conventional loan programs as low as 5% down on this property. I'm telling you, if you're going to buy a foreclosure, you want to buy when the market is super hot, because when you go to resell it, you've got equity built in right out of the gate. Here we are in the cottage area. And, I think they were trying to make this a whole separate living space. It's not a garage, obviously, it doesn't store cars, but you could finish this out and make a separate cottage to become rental income in here. This property would do it great as an Airbnb once you get it all done. We're actually doing an Airbnb a couple weeks from now in Woodland Park and giving up $250 a night for it. So definitely a possibility once you got this fixed up. But I also ran comps in the area, and without this cottage, homes in the area are selling about $325 to $340 with this square footage. Okay, so this is priced well below that, 100 grand below that. Click on the link to get the price and details. But I'm telling you, this is a great deal. It just does need a great deal of work as well. So I want to take you out back and kind of finish up. Hopefully the wind cooperates for a few minutes, but I want you to really enjoy the view. Look how gorgeous it is out here. Mountain views. Highway 24 is real close by to you right now. So getting back down to downtown Colorado Springs, about 15 minutes away. You're out in the mountains, but you're not out in the sticks. You can still get to places. You have a Walmart within about 10 minutes of where we're standing right now, right? So you're not too far out, but you can enjoy all the benefits of mountain living without the expense and without the long commute usually associated with this. Let's get closer to the house to block off the wind, and then we'll wrap this thing up. All right, well, here we are out back. There is such a thing on mountain property. You've got 0.86 acres out here, about 30,000 square feet of land space. So if you're looking for that wide open space feel without being too far away from society, this could be the perfect house for you. Let's wrap this thing up. We're at 40 Shadowwood. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage home with a separate cottage. This home features 2,100 square feet, and you're in a neighborhood. Look one more time. I want you to see it. These houses around you are going for about $300,000 to $340,000, but you can buy this for a lot less than that. To find out, you got to click on the link or give us a call. The number's attached to the video. Guys, the market is heating up, but the deals are still out there. You just got to be looking, and we're going to do that part for you. With that, this is Donnie Coram with the Integrity team at RE/MAX Real Estate Group and Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are the future of real estate.